Check one, two, 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 three, three. It's a part two of the last words of the sesh of the record for the YTube DC90 Andy C. Newland and New England radio extension instead of the YTube DC90 DC extension set. The DC extension had 2.5 thousand video uploads and playlists 1 through 100 labeled Andy C. Newland and New England Radio Show were very good. I does agree, and many did click likes anyway. So there was show 1 through 100, and when they called Encore, I got ornery and opened up a second professional account after being incredibly ornery on the. There was that say, and then there was moving on from the past sesh, the 7 minute under 8 minute video set, last words of the sesh of what, and going into the break of dawn say. It was it was about 20 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill just about negative 15 or something similar. And I slept like a baby last night. It was awesome. I slept like a stone. I sunk into my couch like a rock, and I laid there for a dead animal. He ate 12 hours at least, and I woke up and was refreshed, and I didn't even notice that I switched my heat off before sunset the night before set. I was upset. I was upset with it, and today or this morning I realized that I should probably call it. I figured I'd call it something like the People for Life machine. It was like, oh no, that thing's on again. Come on, it was just so comfortable outside, and I turned it off somewhere before sunset yesterday, or the day before rather, and I went ahead and I slept through. And yeah, I don't know who came around and said what or why they were all staring at me like, what was the heathen freak of nature beast doesn't belong here because obviously it's cold out, and I didn't want the fire truck to kick down my back door and throw a shock blanket on me because they're on the impression I was somewhat of a doofy mistake that just doesn't know how to take care of himself properly. So now it's the People for Life machine. And I have to play pretend that I hasn't been on dead since a few months old.